and welcome back to my channel. I'm Taryn, also known as Taryn on the Journey, and I am a flight attendant if you didn't already know. And we're gonna hop right into this video because it's already a lot going on and I got some things to share. So today is Sunday. I just got in from IAD, that's Dulles, Washington DC, whatever you want to call it. I had a turn and then I was supposed to go to Charleston, West Virginia tonight, but they took my trip away. So I'm overnighting in Charlotte and I'm not really happy about it, honestly. This is just one of those things where, you know, it's almost like we get put in a sticky situation and we don't really have a choice, or there's nothing we can do about it. So you guys know I always tell you that I'm a commuter and I live 2 hours away from Charlotte. So sometimes I end up in situations where I have to stay the night in Charlotte, and I don't mind paying for my hotels because we are reimbursed. But this situation is one of those situations where I feel like the company should have provided me a room to stay. So like I said, they took the trip off of me. The flight was canceled, I guess, due to weather, and I'm not mad about that because I still have 3 days, so they'll probably give me something else. Actually, they put me back on the same trip, but what happened was they took me off of the trip and then like reassigned it as a new assignment for tomorrow. So they kind of made it look like it's a new trip, so they don't have to provide me anywhere to stay tonight. And that's just one of those things that we have to deal with. So now I gotta come out of my pocket, pay for a room. Yes, I get reimbursed, like we get reimbursed, but like I just feel like I shouldn't have to pay for the room because I'm overnighting I'm overnighting in Charlotte when I wasn't supposed to. So I'm not too happy about that. Like I had a whole like spill, like rant to my friend. She even like suggested for me to call in-flight, talk to them about it, and they weren't really helpful, honestly. So, you know, it's just one of those things where it makes you feel some type of way about the job. I'm not even gonna lie, but to me, this job is like 80-20, 80% good, 20% bad. So I try not to complain. I try not to complain about this job because I do like what I do now, and you know, but some things do come about sometimes that really just gets on my nerve, honestly. But it's a part of the job, so what can you do? So yes, I've already been to IAD today, and then I just had those 2 legs. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be deadheading to Charleston, West Virginia, and then I'll do a Tallahassee turn, I think, and then I think that night I end up in Jackson, Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken. So we have a pretty long day. That's actually 5 legs tomorrow. Y'all know I don't like doing 5 legs. I don't like doing 5 legs. But the first one is a deadhead, so at least, you know, once I get on the flight, I'll be able to sleep, chill, relax before I do the 4 legs that I actually have to work. So hopefully tomorrow goes well, and it's planned. We don't have any more delays or cancellations tomorrow. Those people were not too happy about that flight being canceled tonight because it is late. And of course, you know, when they cancel a flight or delay it because of weather, they don't get any type of, they don't give them rooms or anything. So I hate to see when stuff like that happens to people, but it's just one of those things that kind of just can happen when you are at the mercy of the airline. So this trip is starting off a little shaky, but we're going to see how the rest of the week goes and hope for the best. We had really bad turbulence, so I understand why they canceled my flight today because the turbulence coming back from DC and going to DC was really bad. I had to stop a few times during my service, and I actually didn't do the service on the way back to Charlotte because that's just how bad the turbulence was. So, but it was late at night, so pretty much everybody was asleep. It is 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and I need to go to bed so that I can get up early and get some other things done before I start my working day tomorrow. So I just wanted to come and check in, start this video off now while I had time and to sit and while I remember what happened today. So yeah, do y'all notice anything different? Do you like it? I did get my hair done. I changed my hair. We're rocking some soft locks now. So this will be my look for a little bit. And yeah, it's convenient. It's easy for me to get up in the morning. If you are thinking about being a flight attendant, I think being a braid a lot girly is like one of the easiest ways to go, because even with the last style I had, I still had to do stuff to my hair in the morning. But this is like I could just take it down, get out the door. So I am loving that part of this. Lunch this week, I really did not pack a good lunch this week because I was at home with my family, so I just kind of brought whatever I could get from them. My dad made fish, my mom made like a little pasta situation, so I have a little bit of both of those. And then I bought some sandwich meat and some like tomato basil wraps for lunch, like when I'm on the plane or whatever. So that should last me for 4 days. If not, I'll probably like wait until the last 2 days or like the last day to buy me something to eat. But yeah, we just gonna see how this week goes. I went to the gym last week. I did go to the gym. I only got to go one time. I probably could have went more than that, honestly, but I just didn't. I went the one time. So hopefully I can get a few more times in this week. We will see. We will see. I didn't record going to the gym last week. I honestly didn't record at all last week, but we're getting back into it, y'all. Sometimes it's just like hard for me to pull out my camera. I don't know, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Consistency, like, bear with me. I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to get back in my routine or whatever like that, because we just move around so much. So I'm like, things are never the same. It's always changing. So yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna try to put it out as much content as I can, because I love y'all. I'm doing this for y'all and with y'all, and I know y'all rocking with me, so I gotta give y'all something to keep rocking with me, you know. But I'm gonna go ahead, get settled, get ready for bed, and then I'll check back with y'all tomorrow. Bye. And welcome back. So right now I am in Washington, D.C. at the airport. We just got in from Huntsville, Alabama, and we were delayed today until about, I think, 2 o'clock p.m. So we're just getting here. It is 7:13 now, and we are going to Savannah, Georgia tonight. But yesterday, let's talk about yesterday. So I had a whole different trip. You know, I told y'all I was supposed to be going to Jackson, Mississippi last night, but crew scheduling failed to notify me of my trip 2 hours before my start time. So I did not take that trip. I was not willing to work the trip because I felt like I did not have the right amount of time I needed to prepare. So I got that taken off of me, and they actually gave me a no-show. And I called them back to talk about it, and they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna take the no-show away. I looked at my schedule again, and I had a tardy. So I had to go back to in-flight to speak to them about the what they put on my schedule, because we get points if you get a no-show or tardy. That is equivalent to a point. I think it's like a no-show is like 2 points. I think a tardy is 1, if I'm not mistaken. But my supervisor had both of those removed, so I'm in the clear. I ended up picking up another trip. So last night I came from Charlotte to Huntsville, overnighted, and then today we came from Huntsville to DC, and now we're going to Augusta. I'm supposed to only have 1 leg tomorrow, but y'all know most of the time they end up adding more legs onto me, so we'll see. Crossing the fingers again. the hotel we stayed at last night provided us breakfast today, so that's pretty much all I ate. I had an omelet with some bacon, and then I had put some stuff aside, like some yogurt, fruit, and some more bacon for later. So that was my lunch, and I'll probably have a turkey wrap tonight. So I actually got to hang out with my classmates and work with her this trip, so that's fun. We've been together for now 2 days, and I'll be with her until tomorrow. You want to say hey? That's Shaquilla. So we're working together until tomorrow, and this crew is pretty cool, laid back. Like I said, we had a delay today, and we're actually on another delay right now. Waiting on the flight, the inbound flight to get here to DC. So once they get here, we will take off. And yeah, so I'll check back in with y'all later. So I made it to my hotel here in Savannah, Georgia. Really cute hotel here, by the way. We got in a little late because of the delay, but it wasn't too bad. We got in at like 10:30, I believe. So yeah, I'm about to settle in, shower, get ready for bed because our report time tomorrow is at like 12. That's not too early, but it's still early enough. Because I still got to get dressed and all that in the morning. The flight on the way in was pretty chill. We didn't really have a full flight. I think we had about 46 passengers on this flight. We didn't have any turbulence tonight, so that was good. But I did have a few difficult passengers on the plane today. So this couple, they were in first class. I was working first class tonight, and they ordered their drinks. I went to get their drinks. The guy asked for a water and the wife asked for a tea. And when I brought the guy his water, you know, we bring water in glass cups in first class. And when I brought him his glass, he was like, do you have straws? Now, I don't think we normally carry straws, but I still went to check even though I felt like we didn't have any. And like I thought we didn't have any. So I went back and told him, and he was like, what can I do? So I was like, well, I can give you a bottle of water. I could have offered him a plastic cup, but I didn't think about that. But yeah, so I bought him a bottle of water. So that was that. Then I started to do my snack service, and his wife got upset because I ran out of the sweet potato chips before I got to them. So she like had a whole attitude, like adjusting her body and in the seat snatching stuff out the snack basket and I'm just like, is it that serious over some sweet potato chips? Like, really, girl? So honestly, I was kind of glad I didn't have any because you don't deserve them acting like that. So yeah, like over some chips, like you could get some food when you get home or wherever you're going. Like it's not my fault that they don't put a whole lot of that one thing in the bag. And I think she was even more upset because before I got to them, the lady before me asked if I had any more, and I only had one left. So I took it out of the basket and gave it to her because she asked me for it. We work from this right to left. So I mean, that's how the service goes. I can't help if I run out of something before I get to you. That's all they give us. So yeah, that was that. But other than that, I did my service. Everybody pretty much was chill and asleep because like I said, it was at night. Me and my classmate, we've had a really good trip, really good pilots this trip. So all in all, it's been a really good, fun, laid back trip. So I'm gonna get ready for bed and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all, so we're back in Charlotte. Yes. I'm with my classmate, Val.
Hey, guys. You guys.
She's having a day.
A day. I'm working with the senior mama. If you know, you know. She's been in the company for years.
And she's not having a good day with her.
She's just pulling the senior
I'm telling you, these senior mamas really make or break your day sometimes. Yeah. And it's annoying. So
I literally texted T and I was like, T, where are you? Are you here? She's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm so mad. Blah, blah, where are you? T was like, come out and talk to me. Because she could tell, just by the way I was texting, she was like, she's mad.
Yes.
Like, I wasn't exaggerating. But.
So that's something to think about when you have to fly, and as a flight attendant, like the senior mamas, sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one, and they just really can mess your day up.
Because I didn't know, when people said that, I didn't know it was for real. Yeah. Like, I didn't think people would actually do that.
What did she do, though?
A lot of the senior moms like to work the front because you're in charge. It's just better. So she told me, she was like, you're going to work the back all 4 days. Up in my cabin.
And how many legs did you have today?
4 legs.
Yeah, and every leg was a service. Yeah. So that's exhausting. Yeah. And I've talked about that before. Like, they don't consider how exhausting that is. We have a long trip already. Then you're going to make me do service every day. Who wants to do that? Like, so yeah, it's just one of those things.
And I'm like, we're a team, you know? Like, we got to look out for each other. So when they pull that stuff, I'm like, why do you do that?
Right.
So don't be that senior mama.
Right. Don't be that senior mama.
Be that that's the quote. That's the title of the video. Don't be that senior mama.
All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Yeah, I better be in that vlog.
All right. So hey y'all, my camera died, so I'm having to record on my phone. So this definitely has made me want to get another battery. But nonetheless, my day is over. It is 8:09 at night. I'm back in Charlotte. I don't know if I told y'all, but today was my go home day. I had 3 legs today from Savannah, Georgia. I came from Savannah, Georgia, and then when I got to Charlotte, I had a Atlanta, Georgia turn, and those flights went by pretty quickly. We started our day at about 1, and we were done at about 7:30. So everything went well. The only thing I will say is I see why a lot of the flight attendants that work for my company don't want to work the Atlanta flights, because people in Atlanta are something else. Not everyone, but just some. A few of the passengers in first class were giving my coworker, the other flight attendant that I was working with, a hard time over drinks and over things she didn't have up front. So it was just crazy. I even had to go up front and assist, and they felt like because they were sitting in first class that they should have been able to bring their bags onto the plane, but we don't do roll-on bags, so they weren't allowed to, first class or not. It's a policy, and it's not something that we can overlook. So I had to step in. They weren't listening to me, so then the captain stepped in. It was just a lot. But they ended up complying with what we said, and they were able to stay on the flight. So we left on time. People are watching me. Yeah, I don't normally record when I'm out and about, like, or I'll find a little nook in the airport to record or whatever. But so yeah, everything went well. My coworker Shakila, we got along really well. It was fun working with my classmate. And this was a pretty easy trip. I'm glad that I actually got out of that other trip, because I had no issues on this trip. Everything just went really smoothly. It was just really chill trip this time. So now I'm off for 2 days. I get to just relax. I have 4 days of short call coming up starting on, I believe, Saturday. So I'm off Thursday and Friday, and I go back on schedule on Saturday. So I'll just be chilling until then. Y'all, I didn't really update y'all much this trip about food and stuff like that, because I honestly didn't bring any food. I didn't really eat out a lot either on this trip, so I just kind of ate what I could eat. Honestly, I ate like my turkey wraps and stuff, and had yogurt and fruit. Today I think I had a little breakfast sandwich from Starbucks. So I just kind of got in where I fit in with the food on this trip. So I'll try to do better with updating y'all next trip. I did not go to the gym, but it's only Wednesday, so I have a few more days this week to go to the gym. Maybe I'll go for a walk tomorrow while I'm off. But yeah, I'm about to head home, get my drive, because I know I have my 2-hour drive. I'm about to head home. It's 8:13, so I'll probably get home around like 10 if I don't stop anywhere and get me any food. But I just wanted to update y'all and come and check out. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Of course, if you like what you saw on this video, if you enjoyed the vlog, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Yeah, so you don't miss anything that I post. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching.